Celebration is the theme for this weekend. As I'm recording this, this is the last day of school. So kids are going to be celebrating, teachers are going to be celebrating. I remember being in junior high and riding my bike home on the last day of school with a whole summer ahead of me. Wow, that is worth celebrating. That was so much fun. Such a good day. Up at Clearview Christian Camp at Knossi Lake, we're going to be celebrating the opening of our new mess hall, and so there's going to be a pile of people there this weekend celebrating. Celebration is the theme, and it's actually going to be the theme of our Sunday morning talk as well, because I think we need to recapture a spirit of celebration. We need to value celebration more than we do. I think the church ought to be the biggest celebrators. Not in a wild and crazy way, but as I'll explain on Sunday, in a way that helps us see the things we're thankful for, the blessings we've been given, helps us use those things well. Celebration is key to being God's people. And so this weekend we're going to talk about why God wants us to celebrate, what that does for us, and ways we can find that and do that. The sermon is called Turn Up the Celebration, Why Worship Matters and What We Miss When We Ignore It. I'm going to try and convince you that there is a reason we need to keep getting together. There is a reason to be together, especially on Sunday morning. That celebration is more valuable than we realize. And I'm going to help us try and see why this weekend. If you're coming for Bible study at 10 o'clock, a couple of things. Number one, this is our last Bible study before we go into our summer schedule for July and August. So through those 2 summer months, we will not have Bible study. Sunday school and adult Bible study will start again in September. So we're going to try and finish Acts chapter 19. We're a little ways into it already. We're going to try and finish that this week. So if you like reading ahead, Acts chapter 19, a bunch of stories from Paul's experience in the city of Ephesus. In particular, we're going to talk about why it's dangerous to take spiritual things lightly. Sometimes I think because we can't see spirits, we can't see our own spirit, sometimes we just we don't know what to do with it. And so maybe we take it more lightly than it should be. But spiritual things need our care and our attention, and we'll talk about why. There's a dramatic example of why that's true in Acts chapter 19. And then the other theme from this passage is going to be the idea that knowledge is good, but knowledge is not enough. Knowledge has to lead to something, and that's going to be seen very clearly in this chapter as well. So if you like reading ahead, Acts chapter 19, look for that. Sarah and I will be at the celebration at the camp on Saturday, but we're going to be back here on Sunday. We're looking forward to a morning of celebration. I know we're going to have some visitors with us. I know some folks who've been away doing other things will be back this week. That'll be really good. We'll get to see each other. We'll get to catch up. We'll get to rejoice together, and that's going to be worth doing. It'll even be better if you're there. See you then.